Hey, we're back with a container. And I know this looks gorgeous, doesn't it? We're gonna destroy it.
It's coming out.
It is coming out. It's time. And I know these look fantastic, but we'll talk about that in a moment. I want to first have a conversation, me and you. Let us know in the comments what you enjoy most about gardening. I'm assuming that if you're watching this video, you probably love it.
I would hope.
I hope so.
Or you just like pretty things.
True, that's true. And we have those, I think. If you're my mom, probably not that reason. Love you, Mom, but I know she's not a gardener at heart, but she tries. So she's done really well. She's gotten a lot better with gardening. So proud of her. But anyway, let us know what you love about it. Is it something that you do for fun? Is it something that you just de-stress? We have very high stress jobs, both of us. So this is a way for us to really calm down,
disconnect from it all,
chill out, watch things grow. I mean, I take walks. Oh my gosh, I take walks all the time just to see what's growing. So I would love to know if you do that as well. I don't think I'm the only one. But yeah, do you do it because your HOA makes you do it? I know, that's a thing too. So let us know in the comments what you think and let's have a conversation about it. But back to the container. So we're going to start today. We're doing our summer. Oh my God, we bought so many plants yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, I'm so excited about it.
Yeah. But the good thing is I think we got everything that we're going to need.
We got almost everything that we need. Almost everything we need. And we have a lot of projects that we're going to share with you this year. We have several urns, several concrete pieces from Unique Stone that we're going to fill. We've got some new Unique Stone pieces that we're going to set up. Yeah. A new water fountain that we're going to set up. Yeah. Yeah, lots and lots and lots of things. So please, if you haven't already,
like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, please subscribe. It really helps us out. And it's totally free.
Yeah.
It costs nothing to do that. So yeah, please do so. But anyway, we're going to take this apart. I am not going to waste these. I'm not going to waste these plants. Most of these are perennial. So they're going in our terrace garden, which is right over here. The pansies, I may get another few weeks out of them. Probably not a lot because it's going to get hot.
They're pretty much done for the season.
Well, they're not done, but they will be soon because they don't like the heat. They're not going to be able to take the heat. But my goodness, the blooms on these things have been magnificent. I really want to use these again next year if I can find them. If not, I may look for some seeds. Oh, there's a bee. He's asleep on the flower. So we'll be mindful of him. But the rest of this is all perennial. Now, here's another thing, too. If you watch the video, let me get my drip line out of here. You'll know we did not plant these. Yes, total hack. Totally do that if you need to. We're going to take these straight out of their pot and right into the ground. So both of these right here are going to come out and we're done with that part. So we'll put these to the side for now. And then we'll plant those later. The rest, we're going to pop these out. The soil, this soil is pretty much spent. So we're going to replace it with our Fox Farm. Yeah. What do we use? The Ocean?
Ocean Forest.
Yeah.
Ocean Forest.
Sorry, I never can remember the name. There's two kinds. So we're gonna take all of this soil out. We are not gonna waste this. This is gonna go on our terrace as well because we have a lot of fill that we need to do. So we're gonna take those out. We're gonna pop all this out. We're gonna take the dirt out, fill it back up, and then we'll show you what we do from there. Yep. All right, we've got our soil out. Not a big job, but let's fill it up with our Fox Farm and then I'll show you what we're going to fertilize with. So this is what we've got. Various selection. Most of these are proven winners. Our sweet potato vine is not. The sweet potato vine is called, can't pronounce it. Treasure Island sweet potatoes, Coraker. I'll put it up on the screen here so you can see what it's called. This came from our local garden center. So we're gonna use one of those. We did two last year in this container, in this particular container with our pink flowers, and it just overtook everything. So we're doing one of those, and I'm gonna keep it well trimmed. I've got an brighto Coleus. Now, let me tell you a warning about these Coleus. If you plant these, actually no, let me go back. All right, so we've also got an brighto Coleus. Very, very bright color when these are in the full sun. Now these can take full sun or shade. I have known in my experience that they grow better in the sun. They get pretty big in the sun. We'll talk about that in a minute. I've got a Vermillionaire Cuthia. I put this one in, one, because it has the red orange flowers, which I love. I love these flowers, but I really did it to draw in some more hummingbirds. I really want to focus on hummingbirds this year, and this is going to be a great plant for that. So we're going to add that. Also a hummingbird attractor is our lantana. This stuff in the summer will explode in blooms and height and color and everything. This is called the Luscious Basket Tangeglow. This color is Luscious Basket Tangeglow. Love this one. We used that last year as well. This is another one we used last year, another lantana. This is Luscious Royal Red Zone. No blooms on this one, but you can see here it's going to be a bright red and orange color. Our Superbena, I'm debating whether I want to use this or not. We'll see how full our arrangement gets, but this is the Peachy Keen. Has a beautiful peachy pink flower, which kind of will cool the basket just a little bit. We have our, oh, I love this one. This is our Supertunia called Saffron Finch. Look at those blooms. Oh my goodness. I love this yellow color. It has a tiny touch of cream toward the edges. Beautiful, beautiful ombre color, and the veining in this is beautiful too. So love this one. I used that last year as well. Now last year I did use a Supertunia Mini Vista Scarlet. We have been unable to locate the Supertunia Mini Vista Scarlet, so I got Supertunia Really Red. And I am going to be totally honest, I have no idea how this one is going to do. I've never used it before. If you have, let me know in the comments if you think it's a great plant. I'm sure it will be. I've never had a Supertunia yet that I didn't enjoy and that didn't fill out. So I think this is going to fill out real nicely. So let me place these and then I'll show you how we're going to arrange it. So this is our arrangement. I know it might be a little bit difficult to see from there, but we'll show you when we start to plant exactly what this looks like. So yeah, nobody goes back here. So I'm planting this with our thriller in the back. I want this to step down. So that's exactly how we're going to plant it. You can totally plant this with your thriller in the center, but if you use the brighto and you put that in the center, be very cautious.
It'll take over.
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, it is absolutely, it gets enormous. If it's in full sun.
Yeah. I'll put a picture in of what our container with that last year looked like.
Oh my goodness.
It was huge.
It almost killed all the rest of the stuff because it overtook. Now I can totally come in and break off the pieces and keep it in check and trim it down, and you would probably want to do that. If you do trim the top, it is going to bush out, so be mindful of that. But again, if you put this in sun, I mean, these say up to 40 inches, it gets every bit of that.
Yeah.
Every bit of that. Last year, it actually said 36 inches.
Yeah.
So they've changed it to 40 inches because these things perform so well. But we're going to put that in the back, well away from everything else. The lantanas I'm going to do in the center as one of our fillers. These lantanas also get enormous. So these will fill out the center of the basket. I think with the brighto, it'll keep them a little bit more in check. Yeah. They'll grow together well. I will keep these trimmed. Our Vermillionaire is going to get large as well. I don't know the stats on this, 18 to 28. Stats on the lantana is 12 to 26. So this one's going to be a little bit taller. Not a lot, but a little bit taller. But again, not really putting this in for the aesthetic beauty. I just want this for the hummingbirds. I want them to have something to eat. So we're going to put that off to the side here. Our saffron finch is going to go on this side, really red on that, and then our peachy keen is going to be in the front. So now that we've got these placed, let's get them in the ground. All right, there we go. All done. We got our drip line put back in place. Everything's ready to go. I think this is going to turn out really well. So join us again when we do an update for this one, because you'll want to see how this is going to fill out, because I think it's going to be really, really pretty. I know it doesn't look like much now, but it will.
Yeah.
Yeah, these will explode.
I'm excited about the red ones.
Yeah, they're new for us.
Yeah.
You could also use a black cherry. You could use the scarlet. You could use, I mean, whatever you want to use. But highly recommend the Supertunias. I've never found a petunia that performs like these do.
Yeah.
So I'm going to water these in really good. We're going to move on to another basket though. I'm not going to show you watering them in. All you just do is cover them with water, let them settle in. If you've got little pockets that pop up with soil, fill that in. That's the biggest reason for watering in. This soil was pretty moist, so we should be good on that front. But let's move on to our next one. All right, this is our next container. And when I tell you, it breaks my heart to tear this one up.
So pretty.
It's beautiful. And from our view down at the bottom of the hill, we're at the top of our terrace right now, this, all you see is this beautiful bouquet of flowers. I mean, it is so nice. You can even see the thrift at the top. This, I am doing this again next year if I can find these violas. My goodness, so amazing. The thrift is perennial, so we're going to save that one. I'm going to take these to another flower bed for now and just let them kind of fizzle out. I'm hoping they self-seed. I know violas love to self-seed. If these don't, I'm going to be very disappointed. But we're going to try to get these to self-seed. I've got a container for them just for that. So let's take this one apart and then we'll show you what we're going to put in. All right, so here are our color combinations. First off, we are at our Atlas statue. I think we've shown this in previous videos. We showed the violas that we planted in this. The bowl on this is pretty small, so I'm not going to load this one up with a ton of plants. I want them to have room to grow. So I'm doing a classic color combination with this one, purple and yellow. I mean, you can't get better than opposing colors on the color wheel. So we've got a calibrachoa. I did the calibrachoa because these are going to be getting a ton of sun. This bowl being smaller is going to dry out faster. Even though it's on drip, it's still going to dry out, and these are okay with that. The calibrachoa can handle that. This needs a little bit more water, so I'll make sure that the drip is slid a little bit more toward the back for this one. So let's talk about this one. It gets 8 to 12 inches. 8 to 12 inches. It's going to fill this bowl up all over the side. I've got 2 of them that are going in. This one is called the Superbells Yellow Chiffon, and I love these blooms. These cute little petite blooms. They're very petunia-esque, but they're not petunias. They're not as vigorous. They don't get as large. They are a little bit more on the drier side and probably a little bit less maintenance. But I just think these are going to be really pretty. And this is a Salvia, one of my favorites actually. This is Rockin Deep Purple. These come in so many colors. You can get deep blue, deep fuchsia. It may not be deep. Blue and fuchsia you can get as well. I think there's a red this year. Don't quote me, but I think there's a red this year. But look at those blooms. Another hummingbird magnet. That's another reason that I'm doing this one. Now these do get large. 18 to 24 inches wide, 36 inches tall. And they will do every bit of that. Last year I underestimated the growth on this one, and it's another one that took over one of our containers. I used the blue last year. Hummingbirds were all over it. The bees were all over it. It was a beautiful, beautiful plant. So I just let it go and let the others fizzle out. But we're going to put this in the back. We're going to give it a little bit more room because, again, these aren't going to get enormously huge, but this will have a little bit more room to grow and it'll fill out in the back of our container. I'm going to get our fertilizer in here and then we're just going to go plant it. There we go, easy enough. I basically split the container into thirds. 1, 2, 3, done. I put this one very far in the back because, again, this is going to fill out forward and it's just going to be massive. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. We've really been excited to get our summer plantings started. We have so many more coming, so please, as always,
Like, comment, and subscribe.
thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.